If we want to find someone that treats us with love and kindness and respect, it has to start with us. We have to teach ourselves how to be treated, especially after these kind of relationships. God, I was just so stupid. I was such an idiot for staying as long as I did. I should have left the first time that he flipped out on me. I mean, what moron sees all these red flags and then still gets into a relationship with this person? Me. That's the moron that does it. God. Do any of these phrases sound familiar? And if they do, this is for you. If you are wanting to heal from a narcissistic or toxic or emotionally abusive person in general, these kinds of phrases have to stop. I can guarantee you, the longer that you continue to say these phrases to yourself, the longer it's going to take for you to heal and get your life back. I want you to think about this. Who was most likely the last person to call you stupid? The last person to call you an idiot? The last person to degrade you and to call you these deprecating names? Most likely the person that you're trying to heal from. But what's happening right now with you saying all these phrases to yourself is you are keeping yourself stuck in a cycle of emotional abuse and deprecation. The difference is, this is going to sting, you've just now become your own abuser. So how in the world are you going to heal from this type of abuse if you're still putting yourself through it? Like, I'm not saying that you're not allowed to have this period of time where you're mad at yourself. I think we all need to go through that. And that's actually a really good thing, is if you're getting mad at yourself over these decisions that you did make in this relationship, then that means somewhere down there, there's a sense of self-worth and a sense of self-value that's trying to reveal itself to you. But that's going to continue to be suppressed if, again, you're calling yourself these names or you're doing this self-deprecating behavior because you're still replaying a message in your mind over and over and over again, and you won't be able to reach this level of where you value yourself enough and you look at yourself with enough worth to not accept this kind of behavior from someone else again. Because if you're giving yourself permission to treat you this way, why would you not be giving someone else the same permission? Start to shift and rephrase how you talk to yourself. So instead of saying, I was so stupid for getting in this relationship, replace that phrase with, I was masterfully manipulated. Instead of saying, how I should have left after the first time, I'm such an idiot, blah, blah, blah. Start telling yourself, I was just trying to keep my family together. You have to remind yourself and put yourself back into that situation for a little bit of why you did make the decisions that you made. Because you're able to look back on everything with hindsight, and hindsight is always 20/20. And you also have different knowledge now. You also have different standards now. You're a different person than you were back then. And it's really difficult to look back on your past self and hold yourself at the standards and the knowledge that the present self has. If you continue to do that, you're always going to be in this state of being mad at yourself. And again, continue to be stuck in this cycle. Look, I understand that being treated with kindness and love and respect is potentially a very foreign concept to you, and that's okay. But here's the ultimate issue that I really want you to understand. If we want to find someone in any kind of relationship, friendship, romantic, coworker environment, just any kind of human interaction, if we want to find someone that treats us with love and kindness and respect, it has to start with us. We have to teach ourselves how to be treated, especially after these kind of relationships. And healing does not come from other people. True healing actually comes from yourself. So when you can start teaching yourself and reframing how you talk to yourself, when you meet someone that doesn't match up with those new standards that you set on your own by yourself, then you're realizing this person is not going to add to my life. This person's actually going to take me some steps back. And you're going to get out of town and Dodge a lot sooner than we did in the past. If you need to, come up with a couple of different phrases and write them down so that way you don't forget them. And when you start to go down the self-deprecating talk route, pull out that list, whether it's on your phone or a piece of paper, and correct it in the moment and start teaching yourself how to be treated with respect. I have always said one of the key elements to healing from emotional abuse is learning to treat yourself with more grace than you do judgment. I hope this helps, and thank you for allowing me to be a small part of your healing journey.